Hello again and welcome to Nick's Cabinet of Curiosities, where I've got a real treat for you this time. This is properly weird, and if you're like me or you know someone like me that likes the weird and wonderful gifts, well, this will do nothing but impress them. Check this thing out. It is a hot air Stirling engine powered with methylated spirit. What a bizarre thing this is. It's so powerful that it can even run a little light on the top, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. And I'm going to show you this as well. I'm actually going to use my rather cool, we'll link to this as well. It's like a pocket Bunsen burner, basically. It's really, really cool. Check this out. Let me zoom in so you can see the awesome power of this device. So obviously there's the Stirling engine, but look at this. Can you see that? You get like a ridiculously powerful flame out of these things. I find this really useful for things like heat sleeving on wiring, or it's really good because it's stormproof, so it always lights outside a barbecue, etc. But really good for heating this thing up. I'm now going to show you it working. Okay, so we're now going to light this little vase or a little tank of methylated spirits, which you can get absolutely anywhere, of course, meths. This is just from the local hardware shop. Now you have to wait for it to heat up a little bit. It takes its time. You can see the heat haze coming off of this thing already. But in just a minute, you're going to see, I'm going to have to kickstart it, that it will absolutely fire into action, and it really is an absolutely cool thing. So we've got to give it a little bit of time. Let me zoom out a bit so you can see it a bit better. It's on like a metal plate. Now I will say, I'm going to give this a little bit extra time to heat up. It takes a couple of minutes. I will say, as with all of the things featured on Nick's Cabinet of Curiosities, our links are checked monthly, of course, to get you the best, lowest price on the internet that we can find. But they're not always an identical product. So you might find one that has a mobile phone charger on it instead, or doesn't have a little power generator on it, but there'll be variations of it. And if it's way off of this version, then we'll do different links. So basically, yeah, you can have something incredibly similar, if not identical to this yourself. Let's see if it's ready to go. Okay, so you can see there's a bit of a flame gathering on this thing now. I'm going to take some extra shots from the side as well, so you can see it in every angle. I'm just doing this on my phone, but I'll cut to these in the edit as if it's real time. But you can see there, the flame's starting to pick up. You can see the little LED at the front there, ready to go. So all it needs now is a bit of force. Oh, not quite, not quite. Oh, the light's going. Let's give it a good one. She's off. Oh, yes. I mean, incredible how fast this mechanism actually goes. It's really going for it. You can see mine where I played around with it. It's got a little black mark on it where I tried to put it out with a wet cloth at one point. Oh, it's failed. Come on. Come on, Stirling engine. Come on. We're depending on you. Oh, man. Yeah, she's off again. Now you'll see that it actually begins to pick up pace. Do you know what I think we need to do? As impressive as that little light flashing away is, I want to know exactly how many volts are coming out of this thing. Let's bring in a voltmeter. I'll zoom out just a little bit so we can do this. I'm going to stop it for a sec. So you can just stop it, even though the heat's going into it, you can just stop it and then re-trigger it in a minute. And when it gets really hot, obviously the output will be greater. So let me just attach my voltmeter to the terminals coming out the back of this little generator. Can you see that? I need to tilt it a little bit, and let's power up. Immediately 2.4 volts. Now we need 5 volts to charge a mobile phone. Wouldn't suggest charging your mobile phone on a train or similar with a device like this. Might get a few looks, but it looks like, come on, give me 5 volts. Oh, so close. Yeah, maybe not quite enough to charge a phone, but it might be. But let's face it, unless you were camping, it would be a bizarre thing, a bizarre way to try and charge your phone. Wow, and it's disco mode coming off that light. It's really kicking out some light now. Let me just blow it out and stop it. So yeah, as with everything on Nick's projects, these are just things that I've been given over the years or I've purchased myself because I think they're absolutely awesome. And that's why I'm bringing them to you, because I think you might find them awesome as well. So remember, our prices are checked monthly, so if you want one, please do click on our links. It helps us keep this channel going and we get a tiny fraction, a few pennies for each one sold, which would be absolutely amazing. That said, if you find a price lower online, let us know in the comments because we'll update our links. You know, we're not here to take advantage of you. And also comment, link, subscribe to this channel. It's what will keep us going. And obviously it'll be for the benefit of all of you watching at home. And of course, send us ideas. If there's something that you've received for Christmas or your birthday that you think is absolutely brilliant and deserves a place on this channel, or perhaps you're making something yourself, then get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. That's all for this Nick's Cabinet of Curiosities. I very much look forward to seeing you next time.